This rally in BadgerDAO came absolutely surprising. Nobody thought that the price would shoot up more than 70% in a single day. Let's have a look at what's behind all of this. Let's have a look at the on-chain data most people are not considering. This is the rally I'm talking about. We are up 73% today. We are up 87% this week, 137% this month, and we more than 3x'd this year. But things haven't always been that nice for the Badger token. At some point we were at $80, now we are a bit over 9. So is there another reason besides the bear market for that massive decline? Yes, there is. This is the same chart, but the market cap, not the price. So with that recent rise, in terms of market cap, we are pretty close to average levels already. But in terms of the price, we are very, very low. Where does this discrepancy come from? It comes from token inflation. So over time, more and more Badger tokens got issued. Thus, similar kinds of market caps can be achieved with way lower prices. But here's a central question. How much did the supply actually increase and how much could this be a problem going forward? Let's have a look. This is the circulating supply development according to Messari.io. And we moved from 550,000 Badger tokens in November of 2020 all the way to almost 20 million. And so there is a bit of a mismatch between Messari.io and CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap says that only 18.8 million are floating. But in the end, that's nitpicking. 90% of supply is already circulating, even according to CoinMarketCap. According to Messari.io, we're pretty much done with all of inflation already. In other words, what has caused this massive decline in the past will not cause a similar decline in the future. In the future, price declines are 100% supply demand driven and not anymore related to tokenomics. So here's the question, right? We know that the supply isn't expanding at least that much anymore. Why is the demand going up? Who is buying here? Is there potentially adoption of the BadgerDAO platform? Is suddenly retail getting interested here? Is there suddenly manipulation by the way it's going on? Let's have a deeper look again. This here is the total value locked on BadgerDAO according to DeFi Llama. And at one point we were at above $2 billion. Then this crashed down. Now this is a former shell of itself at 23 million. Let's zoom into the recent price action. Is there something going on with the total value locked? The answer is no, not really. So why is the price then appreciating? Who's buying here? Who's owning the token now? And this is the top 100 holders of the Badger token. At number 1 is Binance. At number 2 is an unlabeled wallet. We'll have a look at this in a second. Number 3 is the Treasury Vault Multisig. Number 4 is OKX. Number 5 is the liquidity pool. So we've got strong involvement by the centralized exchanges and we've got one unlabeled wallet. Let's have a look at the unlabeled wallet first. This is DBank and it shows us a wallet worth $127 million. A very well diversified portfolio, and over here are the Badger tokens worth 26 million. We've also got Cream in here, Ethereum, etc. And there's even a link to the Golden Boys token. So you can simply search for that as well. The second largest holder of Badger is involved with this project here. This, by the way, is launched on the base chain. It did not perform that well, but maybe we are bottoming out somewhat. The base chain does have a lot of adoption recently, especially for meme coins. So feel free to check it out. Humpsy's Gold on the base chain. It's the second largest holder for the BadgerDAO token. But let's get back to BadgerDAO. Since there is so much involvement by the centralized exchanges, how much are they holding? Are they potentially currently taking profit in that rally? Here is the balance development of the Badger token of the Binance wallet. A lot of accumulation, pretty constantly, now at an all-time high. So I believe Binance has an interest for this price to continue rising. Here is the Humpys Gold holder, the wallet with more than 120 million worth of crypto, also at an all-time high and also bought pretty early in this. And what we're seeing over here is the OKX wallet. OKX might be taking some profit here, but also they bought in November of last year. So that was probably in the context of those rallies when the price was still at around $3. Now let's have a look at retail. Let's have a look at how many retail investors on chain there are for BadgerDAO. Is potentially the investor base growing, supporting this price development? On the left side, we've got the number of wallets that hold at least 100 BadgerDAO tokens. So at the current price, that's $900 roughly. That's what I'd consider retail. And retail pretty much stopped accumulating in the last 3 years. Then we've got medium-sized retail. That's a 10x from the left. So that's now 1,000 tokens or $9,000 worth of the token. On the right side, we've got the whales. That's at least $90,000 worth of the token. Those are very long-term charts starting in 2020. And for several months, potentially years, we didn't see much accumulation. Let's zoom in what happened in the last month when the price went up by 129%. Here are the same kind of charts, again, on chain. Retail rather tended to sell, medium-sized retail kept their position, and the whales slightly bought, but barely. So really, this doesn't seem to be a rally that's caused in any way by interest on chain. All of that demand comes from Binance, either Binance itself, or maybe by a promotion within Binance, or maybe by a manipulator, maybe by a whale in Binance. But just have a look at this. This is the trading volume on the derivatives market, on the perpetual futures market. And more than 400% of the market cap got traded on Binance futures in the last 24 hours. $1.3 billion worth of speculative levered bets on Binance. So Binance owns a lot of the supply, and Binance also offers bets on the price. This is of course not very good. It's like offering bets on the outcome of a football match, but at the same time you bought the referee, you bought maybe even some players. So yes, this rally could last longer because Binance has a strong stake in this, but I'm not sure if this is natural. I believe at some point this price will come down again. If you want to ride this rally though, then make sure at least to have a trailing stop loss. So as the momentum stops down, that then you exit quickly, that you don't take a potential massive dump that could happen with manipulations like this. If it's your first time here, feel free to subscribe. I publish videos regularly. A like would be very much appreciated as well. It helps the channel grow. There's also a free Telegram. Feel free to join. Link is down below.